the Psychic Sleuth, and I'm going to be doing the reading on Lina Khil. From San Antonio Missing. I'm probably saying the last name wrong. I apologize. I've never heard it because I haven't even seen any news regarding her. The only time I saw news was on a live. It popped up on my phone, and I said, oh, there's a girl missing, and it happened to be her. So this was done February 3rd, 2022. If you like psychic medium readings and true crime, hit the subscribe button and the like button. Let's grow the channel, support my work on cases, and bring awareness to the other cases that I've done. This is for entertainment purposes only. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. These are just psychic medium impressions. Information can be past, present, or future, symbolic, or have multiple meanings. Sometimes spirit will use my own references to understand things. Sometimes it can be a bit like charades. I'm very visual with my readings and often lately remote view locations. I don't get many names. They seem to be hard to get for me, but sometimes things do come in. It all depends on how clear spirit is with it and if they give it. This is a reading that I did prior in a group, and I'm sharing it with you for those that may wonder why I'm reading, as I get that question a lot. I am releasing this reading in hopes that it helps find little Lina. There may be interconnects. They happen less frequently, but sometimes still happen. I try not to know anything about on a case. This case I know nothing about. Keep in mind things described can be things around the area, on the way, etc. It's puzzle pieces that have to be put together to get a full picture. Now, the night before, I was doing a reading on Jason Landry, and I actually did one on the podcast on him in July. But I was contacted to do another one. Got the same information, but there's a few things that came in differently. I did get, I got peacock in that, as well as a black truck. Now, neither seemed to fit there, and I'm thinking, because I had planned to do this reading the following evening, that I was getting information prior, which I do sometimes, because it did. So I think that may fit here. Peacock and black truck. So in the very beginning, I got 579. I'm not really sure what those numbers are going to mean. As I'm typing, I'm getting 83, so I'm not sure on that either. So I can hear her laughing a lot, and I see her swinging on a swing. Looks to be a park. Now, remember, things can be symbolic, so it doesn't mean that there's actually is swings. It can be just to symbolize a park, because that's how I reference what things that are at a park. Also, I don't know if she liked to go swinging at the park. I don't know. But I can hear her laughing, and I feel like she was mostly a happy child and happy on this day. I don't know if her front yard or the area she was at is grass. There's a place to play with grass and a fence, but I can see her playing, and every time I see this, I see someone watching her. And then I got a reference to driving by and watching her. Now, that might have been symbolic as just someone keeping an eye on her. And there's a reference to a neighbor, not a direct neighbor, or someone close to the area, driving by and see her, something like that. But I feel also works in the area, or maybe even at her complex. Right away, I was getting a work truck, which we now know after looking at pictures is a utility work truck. One that someone like a contractor or maintenance man or someone like that would drive. And I think I describe later. If I don't, I'll explain the kind that I'm seeing. I asked prior to this reading if it was a stranger abduction, and I heard yes. So I think that she was being watched for some time. Now, Mom connects to him or the situation more than we think. I'm not sure how. She may know the person or know of the person and not realize it. So I don't know if she was playing outside and taken, but she's snatched really quickly, really stealthily. I hear 3 minutes as I'm typing. By this person, I keep seeing a dog of some kind. Now, this can be symbolic, but I was later told that she was like kind of like the dog park area, but it's not clear yet. But I kept seeing a dog, like my dog Freya, who's like a bluish gray bully breed. So although this dog is much bigger, and I think that may have been what was used to lure her into an area or grab her where the truck was taken. I don't really know why I was seeing that dog, like I said, unless it was symbolic. So I only see one truck, a utility truck. That doesn't mean he doesn't have more. I see something over her mouth and put into a car, truck, like quick. I don't know if there were trees or something. As I was typing this, I was seeing like that he hid behind trees or was in the trees. Um, and then I see her get up and walk over, like she was called by him or she just left the area she was originally at. But there's a sense of being watched for a while. Like I kept feeling like I had been being watched. So I hear the words perfect timing, and I feel like he doesn't live that far. There's a reference to a female that has long dark hair that may know or be with this guy. Not really sure how she fits. I was kind of hearing something similar to the sound of Rodrigo, so I don't know that something like that keeps popping in. My names can be similar, but it can be first, middle, or last, or a connection of some sort. But this guy seems darker skin, like Mexican, and I kind of get a bigger guy, not too huge, but a bit of a belly, maybe medium build with a belly. Later today, I kept getting the reference of looking like Luigi from Mario Brothers in the face. I also get a mustache, so he may shave sometimes, but I see him with one, so black hair. He's got longer hair that he combs like on the sides, like he goes like this. I I I keep seeing him in a hat though as I'm typing, but as I see him combing his hair on the sides of it with a comb, it's almost like an OCD thing. He may carry a comb. There was something about her he liked that drew him in. I see her playing in sand for some reason. I don't really know what that was about, but I got a reference to 3 blocks, I think, for some reason. Now it could be within that, maybe even a little bit further, but maybe from the park or from the house. Now he lives close because he drives by there, or he may work in the area very close to the apartments, but I keep putting him around that area. I also last night got a reference to a golf course for some reason, and for some reason I don't feel like I'm far from my home or the park. And the home and park, I guess, is the same area. I was shown that today. I didn't know that at the time, so I don't feel that far away. I keep picking up water for some reason, so I don't know. I feel like there may be a pond in the area. Like, I felt like the house is either in front of a pond, or you could see a pond from the house, or there's reference to a pond being around the house. So, like, I think if you keep going past his house, or you come out and you, like, were to step out the front door and look out, like, if you were to look over the houses or something, or trees, that there would be a pond there. I don't know. I just kept seeing that, like, so, I don't see her wandering off, like, and something happening, like she's deceased at the time. I did this reading. She was alive at the time I did this reading. So I kept feeling like I'm being tricked, and I see this guy, and he's watching her, and I hear the word creeper. He lives in the vicinity of a pond of some kind, I think, and possibly a golf course and a church. I kept seeing houses and a pond, so, like, I hear neighbor, like, he's not maybe next door unless there was a neighbor that helped him. But he's somewhere around there, because I keep getting he wasn't far from either the park or the house. Like, I want to pass the park, or pass, the park is the park and the apartments are the same thing now, I guess, but I want to pass that to get to his house. I don't think she's deceased, as I gave that earlier. I kept seeing her in a bedroom, so the guy would still have her, is what I'm getting, and, like, I see him bringing her meals. Now, he may get scared, and I don't know, but he's a little panicked and paranoid at times. He's got 2 sides, because I feel like he can be really likable, no one would suspect, and then he's a bit mental. So I pick up a little OCD, especially with his hair on the sides and combing it. Possible picking up child porn, but I'm not sure on that. He's never been caught for anything, I don't think. I'm not seeing prior jail or anything like that. He may have had thoughts or whatever, but I just don't think that, like, because the job that he has, it doesn't make sense anyways for him to have something prior like this. Like, I think he's had urges he's kind of not really done anything about, but he's more or less taking care of her. Now, he may have things in his past, but like I said, he has this job. So I kept picking up a white utility truck. Now, I describe it with racks on the top and compartments on the side with locks on it. I also saw a round keychain with keys on it, so he must have a lot of keys for some reason. But this truck is mostly in the driveway, or they show me it parked in the driveway because I hear a cul-de-sac. But he's not at the end. He's on the right side before the end, before the cul-de-sac. But the pond, for some reason, I kept seeing that. Not really sure the significance is. I might know because we found a house today that matches this, but I don't know. So if I look over the houses, I can see it, I think. So I don't know. He does jobs for people or some kind as a side work as well, but it's some kind of maintenance or something like that, or like a handyman. But I get like a contractor keeps coming up, but they can do all kinds of things. Like I said, so he's kind of like a handyman. She didn't walk off or something, and something happened to her. Not in the pond as of now. That's not why I was getting that. It's more of a reference point. I kept seeing her in a bedroom. He's giving her dolls. I see her with Barbie or something, but it was weird. I kept getting a flash of the room in blue and then a flash of the room in pink, so I'm not really sure why it was changing like that, but the blue was really strong. Now, I found today that her apartment was blue. There was a house that we were looking at. One of the bedrooms is blue, and it does match what I got, but, I mean, I don't know where to go from there. So I don't know. I don't think he's done anything to her. I keep seeing her playing with Barbies and dolls and toys, and he's got a room for her. He locks, and I don't know, again, if he's touched her or what. That's not clear. Yet I do see him. I don't see him killing, like, taking her life. As of now, when I did this reading, I see her in this room, but she can't get out. And as I'm typing, I see her laying on the bed in a fetal crying. And I don't know if there's a window boarded up or what, but she can't see out the window. It's not a basement. It seems the same level of the house and like a bedroom. He's got a front and back door. I kept seeing like a cement driveway and a garage. I'll post pictures of the drawing I did. Now, it might not be exact. Like, there might not be a fence there like I drew, but the shape of the house and the way things are at the house I feel like it's correct. So that's how he got her in the house, is probably through the garage. And he's got a back door. I think a backyard. I see locks on the doors as I'm typing. So I don't feel like I'm underground, like in a basement. I feel same level. And I feel like I'm in a regular bedroom. Like I said, it feels blue, but maybe he wants to paint it pink, or the pink is coming in somewhere else, but I get both colors. And I don't know why the child, whatever, came in, because I see him care for her, and that's what they're showing me. So I don't know if he will take it any further. It goes garage and then pathway and then leads around this way to the door, and it's a longer house. It has a couple windows. There are bushes out in front, and I think grass on this, and a sidewalk that walks by. I can see it pretty clearly. Now, I heard the word Perry, so I don't know why. It's kind of weird because that's where Jonathan's bag and stuff was found in the last case that I did, so I don't really know why I was seeing it, but I'll always tell you what I hear, even if it doesn't fit here, because I'm always getting everything for a reason. I also get an L, and that was coming in strong as I was trying to find the street name, like in my mind. But the house is one story. It looks kind of like longer, horizontal way, and I pick up brick of some kind. I don't know if it's red brick or they painted it white, because I kept getting a white color and then like this coral color. Like, I guess if they painted over the brick, it would be like that color. So if not all of it brick, then some of it, but there's something with the brick. So I think he mostly parks in the driveway. Definitely get a white, older utility truck with rails and compartments. You'll know when you see it, and I'll show a picture of like something similar to what I'm seeing. I keep seeing him comb his darn hair on the sides. I think he does it a lot. He kind of got like the chubbier cheeks. I think he's not skinny, not fat, maybe mid-size with a belly. I think he wears a uniform. I pick up a blue one, like one of those work shirts, and I think it's blue, maybe a lighter color. I think there may be writing on the side of the truck, driver's door, and it's small cursive. I can't make out what it says at the end, but I see co, like short for company. I hate when things are blurry in visions and I can't see them. Now, I kept hearing refugios. Now, I know it's refugee in Spanish. I'm not really sure if there's another meaning here or not, or if it's a name, what. Every time I tried to pick up the street, I kept getting an L, so I get really frustrated when I can't get names because it would make my job so much easier. But Refugios kept coming in. Also, I was getting pizza for some reason. I get a brown shirt too, work shirt, so I don't know if he switches that or what. I hear the name Maria. Now, this might have more than one meaning to it, but I did not know that about the person that asked me to do this reading, and that was her first name, and I did not know because she gave me a different name, so that might be just validation. I see a blue ball bouncing, and I don't know why blue kept coming in so strong, but then the info just stopped, and I like I said, I found out today her apartment was blue, so I don't know. Her apartment's brick too, so I was kind of wondering, like, maybe if somehow someone's connected to the apartment that's connected to this guy, it's possible. But I see the house very strongly, like strong enough to kind of draw what I was seeing, so the more info that then the info just stopped the more I tried to push to get anything. Now I hear linen or something similar. It's definitely with an L. It might not be sound exactly like that, but similar. I think he may have rose bushes in his yard and then block bushes or hedges. Also 43 kept coming in. I don't know why. So I think he might be in his late 40s, early 50s, but I heard hedges really clearly. R is also pretty strong, as if it's the name of something or in his name. And I think mom may know him in passing or something without realizing it. Like maybe she's seen him or whatever. Or like I said, he's connected to the apartment building. So I hope that this is helpful. I wanted to release it so that maybe if someone recognized the house, recognized the person, recognized the car. I did find a house that's kind of interesting. It's by a pond. It looks almost exactly like my picture. It's got hedges. It's the right color. Everything's placed right. There's a black truck in the driveway, and it had 43 in the address, so it's matching up. I just wish I could try to figure out, and it's on an L named street. So yeah, it would be nice if we could walk a search dog by there that has her scent and see if he hits on anything, because that's kind of driving me a little nuts. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.